Make sure y'all can see me. Alright, y'all. So tonight we are going to be making vegan Spanish rice. And I'm going to show you guys how to make a vegan burrito. I know I'm running a little bit behind. I had to set up the kitchen and kind of like let myself come down from yoga. I still in my yoga clothes. I just threw my wig on and we're just going to roll with it tonight. I told you guys that I was going to be coming back with another video. After I finish showing you guys how to make the vegan Spanish rice and how to do the vegan burrito, I'm going to go ahead and upload a video. I think that it took me a long time to make the video. It's about 30 minutes long. But it's just basically explaining my relationship with my dad and why you guys never hear him or why you really don't ever hear me talk about him and that whole relationship. So my goal is to try to go live 2 or 3 times a week here on the channel and cook or just bring y'all with me on different things that I do throughout the week. So Thursday night, which I'm going to put in the community tab, Thursday night at 5:15 Central Time, I'm going to be going live with one of my yoga instructors, and she's going to talk to you guys about the importance of stretching while we do yoga, the benefits of yoga, and how to get started. So I will be going live from the studio Thursday night around 5:15, and then I'll do my yoga session, and then I'll come home and try to pass out some candy to the kids in the neighborhood. So let's go ahead. Let me get my hands washed, and then I'll explain to you guys what the ingredients are. Grab a paper towel. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Bring y'all in a little bit more. Ooh, y'all in a lot more. Okay. All right. Grab a paper towel. So I've pretty much prepped everything. I've already cleaned, washed my rice. I've chopped up everything for like the vegan burrito. I have all of that set aside. So I'm going to just go through what we're going to be using tonight. So we're going to be using vegetable stock. If you're not vegan, you can use chicken stock. I have a cup and 1/4 cups of white rice that I rinsed to get a little bit of the starch off. We got black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, some salt, some cumin, some dried herbs, a can of diced tomatoes, and I like to use the basil, garlic, and oregano. And we have some cilantro, some parsley, some bell pepper, a small onion or a half of an onion, and we have some basil from the garden, and we have a little bit of rosemary, and then we have some celery. So what we're going to do is I like to go ahead and just push all this to the side because we're going to take this and set this over by the stove. And I have some vegan butter to fry the rice with. So let's just move all of this over. Okay. Let's slide this way. And we're going to just go ahead and start chopping up our veggies. So I'm going to save the herbs for last because those are going to be the last things I cut up. But I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up the aromatics. And you guys are wondering what aromatics are. Aromatics are basically like vegetables like celery, bell pepper, onion, if you decide to use like carrots and stuff like that. So we're just going to go ahead and chop these up. I like to leave them a little on the chunky side because I like that crunch in my vegan Spanish rice. Everybody has a different way of making this rice, so if I'm not making it the way you think it should be, then I'm sorry, but this is just like my recipe, and I've tailored it so that it's vegan. There's no chicken or anything in here. You can add, if you're not vegan, you can add some chicken in here, but that's just not my thing anymore. So y'all, I'm so excited. It looks like maybe by the end of next week, maybe we will be at 10,000 subscribers. And that's really, really exciting to me. So I'm going to go ahead and just shift these over to this plate. And we're just going to slice this onion down the middle. If you don't like a lot of onion, then you don't have to use as much as I do. But I love onion, especially in my Spanish rice. And just dice it. Yeah, I'm so hungry. I was working out a video today on how to do, I've been playing with a vegan waffle recipe. Hold on, let me catch up with y'all saying. I see a couple comments that came up. Yes, I do still make the cakes for customers. Because that's what I do, but now it's like, I feel like I've expanded a little bit because now I can do vegan cakes for people who are vegan. So just learning, just experimenting with that, which you guys are going to get 2 vegan cake recipes before Christmas. So y'all be on the lookout with that. But I feel like it's allowed me to expand on what I can do by being vegan. I feel like it's opened up a little bit more of an audience to me, and also I've gained another client base. It's not gonna do. Ooh, that onion gonna make me cry. I don't expect it to do good down here in the South, but you know I'm not gonna always be down here in Southeast Alabama. So I'm thinking like once I transplant somewhere else, I'll be fine as far as like building a clientele for like vegan food, vegan catering, or vegetarian or regular. I feel good about it because I can prepare food 3 ways. I can go vegan, I can go vegetarian, and I think it opens up my customer base a lot. Because there are some people who are just not willing to be bothered with vegan food or vegetarian food or dietary restraints, and I'm going to take over that market. So I did a wedding where they were vegetarians and they had a few vegans, and it worked out really good. That was a couple of months ago, and it was nice. Everybody had something. The vegetarians enjoyed it, the vegans enjoyed it, the meat eaters enjoyed it. Everybody was really satisfied. And also, a lot of people who weren't vegan or vegetarian also tried some of the vegan and vegetarian dishes, and they really enjoyed it. So it's sometimes just introducing certain things to people will open their horizon and kind of get them to step out of their comfort zone when it comes to food. But it's got to be prepared right. That's the biggest thing. I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't like vegan food because it just doesn't look appetizing. And some of it doesn't. And a lot of times when you buy stuff in the store, it doesn't taste the same because it has a lot of preservatives, and it's kind of like has like an aftertaste. So I can see why when people try like different meat substitutions and different vegan items, they kind of like get turned off by it, because I was really turned off by it. So we got our cilantro, our parsley, and our basil. I like to use a lot of herbs when I make this rice, and it's so tasty. So we gotta just go ahead and chop these, so when we need them, they'll already be ready to go. Alright, so I already have my tomatoes cut up. My black beans are already cooked. My ground meat substitution is already cooked, which is the boca. It's already cooked with the, the seasoning and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and just set this over here. And I'm going to go ahead and start heating up my pan so that it can be getting hot before I put butter into it. I ran out of olive oil, so I'm going to be using vegan oil. And let me check y'all comments. Okay, let's see. Hey, he loves me. Hey, Jack. Is it Janice? Hey. You were gonna ask the same thing about the cakes. Yeah, I still do regular cakes. Hey, Star. Hey, CD. So, what I was saying the other night is that you guys are gonna be seeing me go on live more cooking because I feel like it's a lot more easier. You guys can see step by step, and the videos are gonna stay up. The only videos I'll pretty much be recording is like when I do like baking videos, or if I do a dish that's like really intricate and it's gonna take a long time to cook. You guys will be seeing some makeup videos. I'm going to be doing some sit down videos too. I've already shot one video in the beauty room, which is like the studio area where I'll be shooting a lot of like sit downs or review type things, doing my makeup, showing you guys a little bit more about my hair. Um, Products that I find that I like, I'll be doing those in that room. So it's almost done. I finally got all the junk up off the floor. I got one table with like half the little stuff on it and I'm still going through. So I'm going to be cleaning that up tonight. I'm going to go and vacuum in there, pull stuff up off the floor that's on the floor, and probably tomorrow night I'm going to clean the carpet in there. I have a couple other little things I need to paint and get ready, and we're going to be ready. Yes, I can make a playlist. Thank you. This is a Synthetica, honey. So I wanted to see. Let's go ahead and move over to the stove. I wanted to see how I could get with blonde hair, y'all, because I was really, really afraid to go like super, super blonde. But I told myself that when I turned 35, I was gonna do red fingernails, red lipstick, and blonde hair, just to see like if that was gonna be my new look. If it don't work out, I could always go back to my black hair. So yeah. So the skillet is nice and hot. We're gonna put it on like low medium, and we're gonna put at least 2 tablespoons of butter in there. Let me see so y'all can see what's going on in the skillet. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and pop that rice in there so that butter doesn't burn. And like I said, make sure you rinse your rice. I like to use the short grain sushi rice. Y'all know I'm real bougie when it comes to my rice. So that's what I use when I cook most of my food items. And then I'm using rice. Alright. So you just want the rice to brown and get that nutty like flavor and taste. Alright, so yeah. And I just like to let this go for about like a minute and a half, a little less, give or take, just until I see like the rice is kind of like saturated with the oil and it's kind of browned a little bit. And I got all my side items that are going to go into my burrito already. And we're going to go ahead and pour a cup of stock. Because we're actually going to use like a cup and a half. So we'll start with a cup. And we have our tomatoes and everything right there already ready to go. And this rice takes about 20 minutes to cook. So while it's cooking, I'll take out into the beauty room so y'all can see what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and just take the, and like I said, I like to add a lot of veggies into mine. We have some celery, bell pepper, and onion. And we're going to just let that cook for about a minute in the rice. And after that finish, getting to where I want it. So when you start to smell the celery and the bell pepper and the onion, then you go ahead and add in the tomatoes. And then I like to stir the tomatoes for a minute, like a minute or so. And then I'll add in the herbs, and then I'll add in the vegetable stock. So for rice, it's 1 part rice, 2 parts water. So actually, it's supposed to be like 2 cups of stock. 2.5 cups of stock. So that's basically like a whole thing. Y'all forgive me. Give or take. Just watch it. If it starts to dry out and it's not done, just add some more vegetable stock in it. Because you have to take into account that the tomatoes also have like liquid in them. Alright, let's go ahead and pour the tomatoes in. And also, if you don't want to like stand over a stove and you want to do like a really good chicken recipe, you can fry your rice on the stove, add all these ingredients in there, season you some chicken breasts or some pork chops, and lay them on top of the rice already like this and put it in the oven and let it bake. Just pour a little bit of chicken stock in there, or vegetable stock. And the juices from the chicken or the pork chops will also cook in the rice too. All right. So let's start out with a cup. And stir it. And then we're going to add in 1/2 cup. And then halfway through, if we need to add some more, we'll add some more. I say about 3/4 of a cup. All right. And you want to turn it up on high for a little bit and let it come to a boil. And as soon as it starts to boil, then you want to put in your herbs. So I'll just put the lid on and let it come to a boil. And then we'll put in the herbs. And I have to make juice with those items y'all see over there. All right. So it's boiling. You can hear it starting to boil. So we're gonna go ahead and season it. And I like to put just a dash of, like when I say like a dash, I mean a dash of the cumin in there. If you want to measure it out, you can do like a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can add in some minced garlic, which I didn't do that this time. A little bit of black pepper. I just like to add a little dry herbs in there just to give it a little spice with that mixed dash. And about 4 teaspoons of sea salt. As y'all can see, it's boiling. It's boiling. And as y'all can see, it's a very healthy, hearty rice. And I do mine like this because y'all, I'm vegan, so I have to get my veggies, and it's so tasty like this. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that rice into the burrito. Now we're gonna turn it on medium low and just let it go. So while that's cooking, I want you guys to go ahead. Any questions that you want to ask me, you guys can go ahead and ask. I know I haven't been really active. YouTube tells me that I haven't been active. And it basically, I was on for like 30 days straight. So now that I'm not on every day, YouTube is screaming at me like, "Hey girl, where you at? Why you ain't on here? You was on here for 30 days straight." So I've been getting screamed at by my analytics. So yeah, I'm trying to get back in a rotation of going live and a rotation of recording videos. It's just really hard, y'all. I really feel kind of a little bit self-conscious, I guess you want to call it that, about coming back and recording live and just getting in the kitchen. I've been playing with the recipes, like I told y'all, and I didn't want to bring them to y'all until I knew that they were like foolproof. Like when I was doing like regular cooking, I've been doing those dishes for years. I knew that they were foolproof, and I knew how to tell y'all how to correct them. But on this side, I'm still so new to making things vegan. So I like to kind of like play with it, get it to the right taste to where I know my taste buds is singing, let a couple other people taste it and get their feedback. And then if I need to tweak it, then I'll do the tweaks and then I'll bring them to y'all live. So you guys may have already seen that there's a picture of the dish. That's because I've been in the kitchen, believe it or not. I've been in the kitchen um, really experimenting with different dishes so that I can bring y'all vegan alternatives if you want to try them or if you just want to see like what I eat. So that's been a little bit nerve-wracking too. And it's a lot. It's a lot to try to get back on here. I know that a lot of people are not really happy with the changes I made on the channel. Because it was kind of like it's all about food and it's not all about food, but food is a main priority on the channel. And then just like the healthy lifestyle change, it's a lot. And it's a lot for me. So I can imagine you guys seeing me transition into a healthy lifestyle, going vegan, working out, trying on clothes, going live in a bikini top and some pants and the blonde hair. And I know it's a lot, and I really appreciate y'all sticking with the system. So it's been crazy. I look back at some of my videos and I'm just amazed to see it, like how the quality has changed, and also how I have changed, especially in like the last year. Trying to get my water up. So yeah, it's been real crazy. So I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like when it starts cooking. Let me turn the camera around. So that's what it looks like. And like if you do this and if you eat seafood, you want to throw some shrimp over in there. When it gets almost done, go ahead and throw those shrimp over in there. You can do that too. Or if you have some cooked chicken and you want to at this point where it's cooking because it's getting done, you can go ahead and throw some chicken over in here. Like if you buy roasted chicken and you just want to throw some chicken in here. If you eat meat, you can still go ahead and do that. I can imagine like this being really tasty with like some shrimp or crab meat or something. If you wanted to throw shrimp in there or crab meat, that would be really tasty. Think about it. I never thought about it before I went vegan. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. So I have my black beans. I'm going to go ahead. They already been heated up. My ground vegan meat is already cooked, the boca. So yeah, let me just unscrew y'all for a second. And we're going to take a little trip. Right here on the wall, all this is trash stuff I'm getting rid of. So I've pretty much got the space clean. Like I said, I have some stuff on this table. I finally got that hung. Yes, I have stopped eating meat altogether. So this was a DIY project I did. I painted it white and gold. I need to clean the mirror off. I was just trying to get it hung up and put some candles up there. But this is one of the backdrops I'm going to be using. Y'all, this is my baby picture. I just set it up there, but this is my baby picture, y'all. Asian baby with afro. But yeah. So I did this DIY. I spray painted all of these gold. And I painted the white parts white. Like I said, I just trying to get it hung up, so I actually need to clean it. I'm gonna be making this white and putting flowers on it. And I got some curtains I'm looking at putting. And then I have to go through this clothes rack and get rid of some of the clothes, switch out some of the seasonal stuff. And then I need to do a haul for y'all on Fashion Nova. And yeah, look at the baby. Look at it, baby. Let me stop playing. But yeah, so I finally got my purses are already organized. You guys saw that. And my shoes, some of them are not up there. But yo, those are all the shoes that I decided to keep. And I got rid of a lot of stuff. And this is the background you guys are going to see in the video. So I have started like doing my makeup and stuff in here. And I just have some jewelry. I found some lights on Amazon, vanity lights that I'm going to put around that mirror. So you guys will be seeing this soon, the whole room. And I got to get a carpet to put in the middle. And yeah, but that's it. This is what it looks like. And I'm almost done in here. Almost done. I'm thinking about putting some shelves at the back, like to go under there. But yeah, it's been a work in progress, y'all. So here's my tummy. So I actually left yoga, came home, and hold on. Came home, washed my face, and threw my wig on and started cooking dinner. So yeah, let's see. Let's check our rice. So at this point, you need to stir it because it will start to stick. And it doesn't really take long to cook. If you fry it, it cooks really quickly. I'm going to get a fork and taste it so you guys can see. I'm sorry, Star. All right. Rice is done. Let's go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning. And stir it, and we should be good. We should be Gucci. So I'm going to add a little bit more onion powder. And you know what I forgot? I always add lemon pepper to it. Let me grab the lemon pepper. All right. So let's give it a stir. It's all ready. Let me heat up the ground boca, heating up again. And we're gonna move this to the back eye. And I'm trying to find a black pan. Here it is. We're gonna use this right here to toast our Burritos. So yeah, I'm gonna grab some bowls and I'm going to put some of the bulk of meat in here. It's not cold, but I just wanted to heat it up a little bit. All right, let me grab a couple bowls. Some plates. All the items that are gonna go into the burrito: tomatoes, lettuce, the always get that cut off. I'm gonna put some boca in here. There it is. And some Spanish rice. I'm also gonna get this one heating up. Alright. So let's go. So what I like to do first is I like to start by putting down a little bit of rice in the middle and kind of just spreading it out. Because I usually eat 2 of these and I make them small because the beans are, because it's kind of a small thing. And then I just spread the meat on top. Some beans, some tomatoes, and some lettuce. And then I wrap. So I usually eat 2 of these because they're small. And once I get it wrapped, I take it over to that skillet. Make sure it's not too hot. And I brown it. And this gives me my protein. The Boca gives me my protein for the evening. And I just let it sit on the sides a little bit so it can get toasty. I didn't wrap this one good, so I'm gonna let it sit. All right, some of it fell out, but that's okay. So I'm gonna turn it off. Pull the camera up a little bit so you guys can see me taste it. I always cut it at an angle. And this is my vegan burrito with Spanish rice. So, yeah. I'll hold it up so you guys can see what it looks like on the inside. They do have vegan sour cream. if you want to use it. I've not tried it yet, but I hear it's tasty. I like to put a little. I like to dip mine sometimes in a little bit of salsa. So I have some picante salsa, or you can put some on the burrito if you choose. So yeah, let's go ahead and taste it. Mm. That's really tasty. I don't do. I'm not a big fan of like refried beans, so I just use black beans. But it's so tasty. Mm. So, I like 2 more thumbs up. Mm. Just 2 more thumbs up, y'all. That's so delicious. So, thanks. Then from dark, it looks great. I wish I could taste them this weekend. Oh, this is delicious. Vegan food can be tasty. It can be healthy. It can be fatty too, so you kind of have to watch it. But this is the burrito is so good to me. Like once you season the boca and learn how to like season stuff to the way you like it. I use a lot of fresh herbs. I have a whole herb area in my backyard that I'm growing. I'm about to purchase a small greenhouse that I can keep my herbs throughout the winter. But yeah, just season it the way you like it. Vegan food is not. Um, well, a lot of people have this misconception that it's not tasty or that it's bland. It's really not. It's not at all. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm actually gonna make some burritos and take them over to my neighbor, so I can get their feedback, y'all. It's been really interesting, because people know me for grilling and cooking meat, and like some people are just shocked. Like my neighbor was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you don't eat meat no more. I want to cry," and I just thought it was hilarious. But the way I feel is really good. I kind of wish my mental health would have come first before my physical health started to come. Nevertheless, they're starting to line. Like I said, um, I'm more in tune with my body and my emotions, and I've really been trying to focus on like my mental health and my physical health, because you can have physical health all day, but if you don't have mental health, it'll take you down and put you back where you started. So I'm really trying to work on that also, and just stay in a good space, with my body. Because some days I know it's something I've been struggling with. Like I know that I'm smaller. I'll still go in the store to look for something, and I'll pick up an extra large or even a large, and it's like, honey, you can't wear that. Like, wear where the rest of your body at. And then there's days when I wake up where I feel like my body looks perfect, my stomach's not bloated, um, everything looks really smooth, and I'm like, girl, you look good. And then there's days I wake up and I still feel like I'm 220 pounds looking in the mirror at 220 pounds. Like some days it's like my mind hasn't really caught up with my body. And I have like maybe 4 or 5 outfits that are still too big for me. I keep in the closet. I don't know why. I'm gonna get rid of them. Um, I don't even know why I'm still holding on to them. But like one day, I was like, my stomach was bloated and I was like bugging out. And I went in the closet and I picked up an extra large dress. Y'all, that dress didn't fit no kind of way. It didn't even. It basically just slid off my ass. So I was like, okay, this is something that you really need to get in check. And I've really been trying to work on it, staying positive. Um, and I've been getting like a lot of kickback from people in my family. They take shots, they make jokes. Um, but as far as my family, that's who they are. I can't change them, but I don't have to live with them. So I have made the decision to start distancing myself from certain family members and just not dealing with them, not allowing them into my peaceful space. And I can tell you what, when I went home this time and I saw the kids and I saw my sister and I wasn't out trying to like see people who I know really don't care for me, who kind of want to tear me down little by little, I didn't have as much anxiety. I didn't come home feeling drained. I didn't come home with my feelings hurt. Um, so I know that that let me know that I made the right decision for myself. You can't choose your family, but you can choose if you want to deal with them. How about that? With that being said, I love you guys. I will have a video uploaded for you guys in the morning. I might go ahead and upload it tonight, but it'll definitely be up in the morning, about 5 or 6 in the morning. And then on Thursday, I'm gonna go live at 5:15 from yoga, and you guys will get to meet one of the yoga instructors. She is amazing, and she's gonna talk to you guys about the importance of doing yoga and how it helps the body, how it helps the mind, and it's a really good thing. Like y'all definitely should try. I met a lady who tried yoga for the first time the other day, and she was 65 years old, and that was her first time ever doing it. She said she hadn't been on the floor and stretched nothing since she was in her late 30s, but she really enjoyed the class. So no matter what your level is of you know fitness, yoga is a practice and it's to be built upon. So you can definitely start at any level and enjoy it. And even after a week, 2, 3 weeks, or a month of going to yoga, you'll start to see how your body flow through the poses, through the vinyasas, and like how you start to move better. Your body moves better. You feel better. You have more bowel movements. um, a lot of stuff just starts to change when you really start like going to yoga. CrossFit has helped a lot too, but I think the yoga has really what's put me over. So with that being said, I love you guys. Have a good night. I gotta feed the hubby and I gotta feed myself. So I'll see y'all later.